how much does my campaign structure matter? And if it does matter, so for meta ads, forgot we were talking about meta ads, how much does my campaign structure matter? And if it does matter, what should it be? Some people say a little, some people say a lot. How do I get a definitive answer on this?
Oh, it's a terrible question.
Brand dependent, right?
Yeah, that's the wrong question. I think that question should be, my product is, I have one product to sell. What's the best way to approach it? I have multi products to sell. What's the best way? I have one bestseller and I have one that doesn't sell. Like, the vagueness of this question is so difficult to answer because, as we talked about, I think the first question that was asked, was, is it a folder system? Is it like offer based? Is it you have one thing you're pushing? Is everything working? Is it not working? So go. I think you just sum it up with like, choose your path, which is how are you going to do your test? Stay there.
Yeah. And I mean, refer to everything we said at the beginning to the first question, I think. The only other thing I would add is like, I always try and I have a mindset with accounts. And the mindset is 80% of my decision-making should be done ahead of time. That way I'm making the 20% of decisions that could be the most impactful. Meaning I have a campaign structure whereby I know exactly how I keep, cut, and scale something, exactly how I put a new test in. And I kind of do it that way every single time. And it's only sometimes where it's like, my system says I should cut this, but I have an instinct because of this metric or that metric or whatever that I actually want to keep this, right? So 20% of the time you're making that decision of like, oh, I'm going to go against the system. But all I want is a decision-making system where you can say, you need to break it down to like, if things aren't working for you, you're not switching up your campaign structure and doing all this crap. You're saying, oh, you need a system where you can say, how do I just work the system till the system works? You know what I mean? So I put new creative into it and I keep working this system till the system works. And eventually this system will work because that's just how it worked. Like that's how it is designed. It's designed to eventually work, So that, I mean, that wasn't like a really good tactical answer, but like,
well, the question was not a good one either.
If I'm getting tactical, the way that I usually do this is I usually say like, okay, you've decided how you're going to do creative testing. And then I use like a 3-strike system on creative testing. It's got to get to a certain level of sales by a certain level of spend and another level of sales by another level of spend. And then it gets 3 strikes and I do 7-day look backs. You know what I mean? And if it gets 3 strikes on 7-day look backs, then I cut it. Right.
Yeah.
But yeah. And I, like you said, it's a tough question. I also tend to say like, you got to be pretty big before I'm really encouraging you to put like multiple campaigns in there because you have multiple products. You know what I mean? I want to find the winning product.
This question is usually around like someone's just starting out. Right. Yeah. So when you get a question like this, like I have one guy that's
it's true. You don't even have enough context to understand the answer I gave. You know?
Yeah. And this, he's like, oh, like it seems like none of my ads are working. I'm like, well, unfortunately, you need to make more ads. Like in that scenario, like he's like, I'm spending a couple $100 a day.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nothing's really scaling. And I go, okay, so you have 2 choices. Are you going to go build a new offer? No, I don't really, this is all I really got, one product. You got to go make better ads. Like your ads are just not convincing someone to do anything. Don't even think about your structure. There's no structure that's going to help this or allow you, what they say, you can't media buy your way out of a bad product.
Yep.
People don't even know if this is a good product or not. Just make more ads that are different.
Yeah. A frame break here is like, ask yourself what it would take to 5x or 10x your ad output. You know what I mean? And they're like, oh, but I've tested a bunch of creatives. I'm like, well, what about 10 times more than what you've already tested? You know what I mean?
Okay.
So it's like, oh, I've tested like 10 creatives around this new product that I have coming up. Like, oh, no, 100. And then we can talk. You know what I mean? It's kind of the Mr. Beast thing where people are always like, they ask, what should I do with my YouTube? And I'm like, make like 100 or 200 videos and then you can ask me questions.
Yeah.
By then you won't have a bunch of the questions that you are asking me right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think that like if this person's a beginner, the answer is like run a whole bunch more water through the well and then you'll have better questions.
Probably.
Yeah.